just paper. I got those boxers up there. That's better. Need some water. Bring it back. Drake TV shirt. I don't know. It has been a bit since I beatboxed, so I just beatboxed for about a minute and a half as the intro for this because I feel like it. But we got an episode reaction. Get the live chat going. Then I'm about to hiccup or burp or both. Probably both or one of them. There it is. All right. Yep. Yeah. All right. I get to the pillow all set up there. Get all nice and comfy for this. No, not you. What's good, man? You are the first one up in here with this. So, episode reaction time. Where the hell I put my... Oh, there's the phone. I gotta get it. Bananas. Alright, there we go. Get that set up. Now we gotta get into this episode. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited, dude. I'm really, really excited. How are you doing tonight? I'm good, man. Just sitting here enjoying the heat. Just took a bath not long ago. Little sore. Been doing a lot more like physical stuff because just like finishing moving homes and everything, and also I help out with like wood and stacking wood. So that just stuff staying physical. It helps train my body and my mind and stuff. You know, kind of just see it as training, like how the anime they train, kind of the same thing. And it helps me stay in shape because usually during the winter time I get big time depressed and I don't do as much physical stuff, but just trying to stay up on that. And yeah, man, it is a cold one today, but it is nice in here because having 2 wood stoves, oh my god. But it's like -5 out. That's the low for tonight. So probably with the wind chill, it's like -20 degrees outside. Fucking cold. But yeah, doing good. How you doing? There you go. We'll get it adjusted, just make sure we're all good. But yeah. So we got episode 114 up in here. I'm hyped. How the show's going, the pacing for it has been really nice. It's been exciting to where like every single episode is must watch, and it's great. All the things going along with the story, I'm digging it. Like I said, it's like the concrete base was made with season 1. Also, like season 2 was like finishing the basement, but also creating like the first floor. And then now season 3 is creating the other floors to the house. Even it's awesome, man. But yeah. I recently got the balance custom. I made the balance custom for Shigeru's Bay, you know, because Genro gave her Wolf Hunt and Wolf Hunt F, and it's got 460T, literally the same parts from Hell Scythe, so it wasn't hard to really make it at Hell Scythe, and just got a Wolf Hunt, and yeah, was able to do some more battles. And the way I'm going to do the battles going forward is mainly season 3 bays. A few extras will be included. Bladers that have won in season 3 that we've seen in previous seasons, you know. Like, yeah, the ones that have won in season 3, having them come back in, at least for like a couple of battles and such. But yeah, so even going forward, I'm not doing like all of like Goldie's or Miss Leaders. I might use like, you know, like Yoko's, like Fox Brush, and, you know, Crimson Garuda from Karua, etc., etc. But yeah, we're getting a pretty good amount of bays for season 3 or arc 3, so I think I could just do solely the season 3 or arc 3 bays. A few extras included with the next couple of like waves of bays that come in. But yeah. Anyways, man, I'm hyped. How they're doing the show and everything, it's great. We're seeing the X Tower finally starting to fight back against the Kurosu clan, because it's like the Kurosu clan came in and dropped this whole bombshell out of nowhere on X City, and we've been seeing them in control basically with this. And besides Persona's been really their the thorn in their side, but now other teams winning, you know, the Blaze winning, like King getting wins, Yoko getting wins, Shigeru getting wins, Rex got a win as well. Rex did win too, so Tyranno beat. Yeah, man, I'm like, he's done the 88 4. They gotta hype this man Rex up, and I'm glad some of these bladers are getting their lick back and getting wins. And definitely, I think Rex is overdue for a new bay. Give him Tyranno Roar even, like 170 level, that'll be a solid combo for him. Like a Tyranno that actually has much more like balance with it, where it's not just jumping around, you know. But yeah, I think it'll be an awesome choice or interesting choice for him. Will it happen? I don't know, but time will tell. I just think it's like ways of potential not having some of these base features. Like Tyranno Roar, it's right there. Give it to Rex. Rhino Reaper as well hasn't been seen yet. Whale Flame hasn't been seen. Those are the two especially. I'm like, what the hell? Like, hopefully they're in the show. It would make sense. It wouldn't make sense if they don't have them in the show. They've got perfect setup right there for them, even for Cho and Mako. But yeah, enough of my jibber jabbering. Let's get into it and make sure that the live chat's going. Yep, gotta get me a spare hunt for the Wolf Balance custom still. Oh yeah, for sure. At least with it, it's one of the customs that's not too expensive to get. Like getting a spare Wolf Hunt, you know, isn't too bad. It's pretty easy to get. You know, it's got a pretty decent price with it. And Hellside, you can just get like Scythe Incendio under Hasbro. And honestly, they even have them at Five Below. You can get it for $5 if you find it at a Five Below. So yeah, that's one thing that is cool. Finding them at Five Below stores, you can get bays for parts and everything, and that's one thing that is dope. At least Wave One's been found at Five Belows for $5. So, you know, keep that in mind. You got a local Five Below, go and check it. You might find some bays there, get some parts, or maybe some bays you might not have. But regardless, a $5 authentic bay, come on, man, can't beat it. But let's see, let's get into it. Beyblade is broken through all barriers. Gotta get the intro. And brought extreme, unseen extremes to life. Those awaiting and welcoming that future. Those who have won their way up, created new things, and lost so much. X burns bright, reflecting in their eyes. Alright, I'm not sure why one made contact with Chrome Ryugu. I can't read his motive at all. We succeeded in taking revenge, but we don't know what the Kurosu clan will do next. Things will be fine no matter what happens. Because we're here. Team Persona. Just eating sushi. X. So we just have to march into the true X Tower and defeat one Kurosu. So that's what you're really after. Oh, no. That is not 140. That's 113. Do they not have it yet? Nah, 114. Let's see. 114's gotta be up. It's up somewhere. I saw it up somewhere. Made sure of that. Let's see. There we go. All right, that was 113. Now we're on 114. The future is built by developing the present. I see now, that must be the true form of the Bay time shift. Yeah, probably. I must bring these results back to the company immediately. Now let us return home. We actually came here to rescue you. He caused us much trouble, but everything turned out all right, I guess. You were really cool out there, Bird. Bird got a draw, too. This man's growing. You're watching us from somewhere, aren't you, Zero Kurosu? Well, we're taking Burn home. Got that? Zero is looking. I wonder, are they gonna switch the theme for it like halfway through? They did last season for Arc 2. I don't know if they will for this one. I mean, I hope not, because like I'll be fine with Invincible. This is one of my favorite themes. Like it's the top of my freaking Spotify right now, I think. Even when I've been like getting went outside and stuff or jamming out, I've been listening to this. Yeah, put the spirit in it. Spirit, yeah, put the spirit in it. Do 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 do. Here we go. Towards the future. Limo. 15 blades with 2 different functions, huh? Man, they keep coming up with such cool bay designs. They're all sitting in a limo. But Bird dealt with it handily, Zona. And that was the Kurosu clan's latest bay, Zona. You can't be sure it was the latest. Oh, Zona? They showed me a bit of their bay crafting system. I was surprised. I guess they weren't exaggerating about future bays. But it's something we could never replicate, a development system like that. I believe Phoenix Flare was also just a stepping stone byproduct. As we speak, they may already be creating a new bay. Yes, updating development theories. Wait, let me see that again. There's 2 bays up there. Oh, I think it's just Shark. Okay. But yeah, there's a bunch of different bays up there. All the designs. Jesus. The technology's insane. But yeah, I believe Phoenix Flare was also just a stepping stone byproduct. As we speak, they may already be creating a new bay. They've been showing off Orochi Cluster, which makes sense. They just dropped that. That thing's also fucking expensive under Koro. Well, yeah, people in Japan being able to get it. But everybody's scalping the shit out of it right now, which sucks. I obviously want one, but it's going for the cheapest, like $120 right now, and bruh, I'm not made of money. I definitely want to battle with it and get one. But yeah, anybody has any way of helping your boy out, be much appreciated for sure. And you know, obviously we'll pay and such. But yeah, but when it's destined to happen, it'll happen. I'm not one of those people that rushes shit big time. You know, I'm usually patient. So yes, updating development theories and investing in new technology. Processes like these that should, let's see. Yeah, updating development theories and investing in new technology. Processes like these that should take time are finished in one leap. And that is what Father considers normal. Which means we'll get to see more incredible bays? Yes, yes. I hope they create an endless flow of bays for the sake of the bay time shift. Hey, we're not supposed to support them. Oh goodness, what are we to do with you? I definitely saw this coming. 9 looks down worried. Now they're back at Kamaba Sushi drinking some tea. The Burn Fujiwara incident ended without issue, is that right? Yes. Actually, Phoenix Flare's data and stuff and the Infinity Stadium were all offered and sent to B4. I see. This will all be of great help in the battle against the Kurosu clan. But here's the thing, they're steps ahead. It's like they don't need, they're just showing this off as a thing right now. And even so, it's still a system they create, like the Infinity Stadium. You know damn well when one's bay comes in, that thing looks like it's going to be flat as fuck and fast as hell at the CX Bay. So you talk about like the Infinity that thing is gonna have like insane speed with the Infinity Stadium. One is gonna be a monster in that stadium with his stock bay. He already showed he is with freaking Phoenix Wing. Now imagine him with a bay that's his own, that he has mastered, that nobody else got. Oh shit. And they're hyping up that nobody can defeat him. Dude, there ain't gonna be many people getting by one. They're setting him up. He is the main setup for antagonists. He is the number 2 under Zero. So, yeah. This will all be a great help against the Kurosu clan. Well, I'm just glad things have settled down. Very glad. Let's ask some locals. Excuse me, would you tell us what you think about the war between the Pro-Bladers and the Kurosu clan? Ever since King and the others started fighting back, I've been much happier. Beat up those Kurosu jerks. And ever since the Pro-Bladers struck back, the Kurosu clan has not taken any large actions. And now that they have failed to recruit Burn Fujiwara, they must be panicking. I mean, I hope this causes them to back down, but thinking about the Kurosu clan's next move, they're likely going to show up with a new bay again. Based on the futuristic bays we've seen, I wonder if we can predict a trend. Oh. What's up? Oh, nothing. 9. A thought just occurred to me after seeing Persona's battles. At first, I came here to lean on Elder Brother X for aid. But Multi, you, and Bird, who I believed wasn't skilled enough, both proved your prowess. And knowing that, I realized I'm useless here too. I believe I told you early on, but among the siblings, I was a failure. I do not possess the power to fight alongside all of you. You've been worried about that? You know bay battling isn't the only job around here, right? No. In the clan, raw skill was everything. So long as you were born into the Kurosu clan, Father's values were absolute. Producing results were the standard for him. If you could not produce results, you were branded as incompetent. Like how 8 did to 9. And the metaphor, because he's literally using a cup of coffee with the sugar. Like how he was doing with the drink, and they're doing it with the animation now. And literally even described this. Y'all, I'm telling you, the theory that I made is starting to age like some wine. And it's not a thing of trying to be right with it. It's the thing of being like, if it's anything like this, holy shit, we better be ready. And it's already starting to shape that way. And it's like, we better be ready because the story's going to get even more insane. It's literally all of the... so they're all like mannequins. It shows mannequins in a giant cup that are crawling up the grains of sugar, trying to climb to the top, trying to get out. And Zero obviously is the one that's at the top of it. He's pouring in the sugar with his hand, so it's like he's putting in like all of the data and everything to get results. And she's explaining it. You have to be like, as a part of this clan, you lived up to unbelievably high standards, and with that, you had to produce results. Like you had to, and if not, like she said, they'll be deemed as like worthless. And that's like how it is with all of them. Like 9 was seen as the lowest, and then look how 9 was treated by 8. And then 8, when he lost, how he was treated by 3 and 4. And then honestly, all 3 of them now, even being treated by 0, but also even being treated by 5, you know? But then 5 just lost. So now definitely 1 is the one going around being like, yeah, probably with all of them. Honestly, at this stage. Because like, and it's tragic. It's like I said, they're all bidding for his attention and his love, and that's showing as much result as possible. But even with them, like, fighting between one another to just get his acknowledgement the most. And that's a tragic story, man. It ain't like a loving family type thing. It's really a family sitting there fighting for the attention of the father, who's only looking at the strongest one as the top. And then starts to like discard them, and it's like, they're building this man Zero as a menace. Like they've been doing so thus far, and they're doing so in a major way at the beginning of this, because we're seeing the story with all the kids. we still got 2, 6, and 7 to come in. There's Ragnar Rage, which I definitely think one of those three is gonna have it. The name Bahamut Blitz, seen it. I'll make a video talking about these things. And also, what the hell was it? Oh, the Night Fortress, I think. That's definitely gonna be Maltese. And another name is Glory Valkyrie. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make at least my voice is cracked big time, but I don't know, sound like a drunk ostrich mixed with a rhinoceros or something. But I'm gonna definitely do some more theory videos. The last couple episodes, been building some theories. So, yeah. So you've seen the new names, cool. I've seen the new names. I just want to make a video really talking about it. It's gonna be like kind of a theory one too. I might tie it in with like the next theory video, or at least one of them. So, yeah. But I guess, anyways, let's get back into it. But yeah, just the sugar, that metaphor. Because you have the ice cubes and then the sugar cubes, and the sugar cubes dissolve and they're trying to climb up the sugar cubes and everything. But yeah, and he just swirls it around because he's the one sitting there putting in all the data and everything to all the kids. Like I said, they even mentioned brainwashing. I'm telling you, I won't be surprised if it's like some arrangement type shit. Maybe that's why we're not seeing the other kids yet, because they're still in the arrangement period. And it's just like 8, 3, and 4, and 1 being the ones that were out the quickest. But 1 being out the quickest, but also being the strong. Who knows? But we still got 2, 6, and 7. And I was unable to display skill with bays. But I did show reasonable intellect with them. So Father put me through a special educational program. And yet, even on that route, I couldn't. Whoa. It has always been, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I was afraid I would just never be able to do anything at that rate. That's why I do not want a future where Father is in charge. I want a future carved by my own hands. That is why I came here. This is the future I wish to see. Yeah. But it looks like, even here, I am a failure. I apologize. Check this out. Grab your hand. This is battle data against the Kurosu clan. The retaliation from the pros did some damage, and we're at an advantage right now. This was accomplished thanks to Bakugan's retaliation efforts, and the opportunity was open thanks to the battles against 3 and 4 Kurosu. Persona's victories have linked up to this moment. 9, why do you think we won this battle? Thanks to Elder Brother X's strength, I suppose. Nope. It was because we completed Emperor Might. This bay was a joint creation between us. We could never have completed it without you. Because we have you, we managed to grasp a victory in that battle. You get it after seeing it, right? These are the results that you produced with your own hands. Right. Thank you. Whoa, the transition. There is a glass of just full tea on Multi's desk, but it transitioned to a broken glass on the floor and the darkness. This is definitely the true X Tower. I'm guessing it's got to be one of the kids that like lost 8, 3, 4, 5, one of them, because they probably just lost it because they lost. Maybe 8. I don't know. 3 and 4. I don't know. Yo, it's 1. Yo, all the text smashed. What do you want? Oh, it's 5. I came to check on you. Isn't it about time you came out? At this rate, you'll lose Zero's trust. Shut up. He tried to throw it at him, he caught it. This is all your fault anyway, elder brother one, because you made me battle against Chrome Ryugu. That wasn't me. Zero ordered it. I don't care! Well, it's your turn again. No, I don't want to. Who do you expect me to beat in this state? There was one project we had frozen. Zero said he wanted to leave it up to someone. One project. What project? And Five's gonna do it because he wants to get his trust. What project? Is it a new bay? Is he gonna finish? Are they finishing Orochi Cluster? They've been hinting at it being in this show. I can do it. Of course I can. I'm the smartest of the siblings. Yo, that laugh. The sugar cube, just as you predicted. Five is active again. I'm sure he'll bring us results. Boring, like I thought. Because we lost to the pros? No. Things are just dull. Things are going as predicted, but the process is just repetitive and boring. Win, lose. Ah, so boring, so dull. But I thought proceeding as planned was a good thing. Well, at least things are finally about to get interesting from here. Oh, shit. Yep, I had a feeling. This is the point where things are about to really pick up. Damn, Zero's getting bored. Oh, shit. Oh, man, it's about to... I don't know. I'm just getting that feeling in my gut. I mean, we got the new bays that are dropping, like, in March, and we're about to get the info for them in, probably less than 2 weeks. What is today? The 6th. Yeah, probably a little over a week. So this is gonna be awesome. All right. So Persona's outside stretching. You're gonna run with us today, Nine? Yes. I felt I should also train my endurance. Oh, this is unusual. Oh, brother, what is that? Let's do our best, everyone. Right. She's riding that scooter on dead. I see. So she said that then. Yeah. Some deep-rooted feelings there. I just don't know what to tell her. No need to push yourself, okay? Just go at your own pace. Okay. You're doing great, everybody. He's riding the fucking scooter. I'm dead. It's 9 running in black shadows. Bird. Are you alright? I'm sorry. Take your time and catch your breath. 9, wanna ride? Fucking X, I can't. It's Hina. Come to the usual park. Whoa, it's an Infinity Stadium? I did it! Extreme Dash! Me too! Yeah, because the Infinity Stadium is making all the bays move quicker, because more velocity and them hitting. So battles are going to get more intense. Everybody's getting stronger. Hina! Oh, Bird! Over here! Things were like this when I got here. The Infinity Stadium. The stadium wasn't here yesterday. The drone. Hey there, Beyblade. Oh no. They must have. Zero must have put those stadiums everywhere. He's pulling some Burn Bay time shift type shit. Remember in season one how Burn went and he put Phoenix Feather around the whole entire city and everybody was getting more speed and getting used to it? Round two. Except this time it's Zero that's doing it. Because he's going to have the Infinity Stadiums everywhere. Everybody's going to start going and battling in them. The speed of Bay is going to go up. People are going to get used to it. It's like another Bay time shit. And it happens after the battle with Burn. Ooh! And it happens after the battle with Burn. Damn. Talk about full circle moment. And yeah, it looks like Zero's about to say some shit. Hey there, Beyblade fans. Yup. He's appearing again. Oh shit. Are you surprised? Amazed? Zero. He's always so extra. Father, with the war between my children and the X Towers pros, we've been having Bay battles for the sake of destruction and rebirth. I'm sure you've all been watching. And I've been so preoccupied with the pros that I completely forgot to cozy up to you fans. Beyblade is nothing without its fans. And I want the future to be even more fun and entertaining. That's why I placed Infinity Stadiums all over X City. I had no idea this was happening. I'd love for you all to personally experience what the future has in store. They showed Dokuga and they showed Quinn. Come on, we gotta see, especially Quinn. She's a legend. She ain't lose to many players. She's one of the top in the X as well. King's fighting, Burns fighting. She's gotta be a part of this, man. I want to see King and Quinn fight together, man. Come on. She deserves a new Shinobi. We got Shinobi. What the fuck? Shinobi Knife or Knife Shinobi, BX, and then she had a UX Bay, Shinobi Shadow, which is her current Bay. Shinobi something. Shinobi what? Shinobi. I think you could say. Yeah, I can't say slash. Or maybe Shinobi slash. Do we have Strike? Shinobi Strike? Shinobi. Can't say sword. Sure. Shinobi Shuriken. Just thinking of like the katana thing. And that goes like smooth, you know what I mean? And it even rolls off the tongue kind of. Shinobi Shuriken. That's a solid name. Or Shinobi Slash. Shinobi Strike. Just a sound. I don't know. But. Yeah. Dokuga, Scorpio something. Scorpio Sting. You can call it that. Sting Scorpio. You know, Scorpio Sting or some shit. But yeah, we at least see those two. I'd love for you all to personally experience what the future has in store. Well now, this is turning into something huge. Quinn's hype about it. Now please, go on and enjoy your futuristic battles. Woohoo! Yeah! This time he's getting the fans involved? Yeah, it's a scheme to hook the fans' hearts directly, because then they'll go... Fuck. Because then the fans will go over even from the original X Tower to the true X Tower, because he's doing even direct marketing himself. He's trying to pull away support from the tower, and there's another way to do it. Getting the fans, because you get the fans to go and leave... Oh shit! Yep, this is the next move. This is what I mean. It was kind of saying like every single aspect of the city. You talk about going against the pros. You talk about even like their digital system they hacked in with how they did things with Ichigo. And also like this is another route, like with the fans. So Pakin going and seeing the bays of the Kurosu clan. You know what I mean? The 5 being the genius bay crafter, like going after that was the first step. And then also like multi-faced 5. So they're showing off these battles and everything because they're trying to promote to the fans and get their trust and everything back, which they've done well doing. But at the same time, Zero's a step ahead of everything. It was a part of his plan, even with that. So now he's going and showing the tech that's futuristic that before the original tower doesn't have, so like the Nvidia Stadium and everything, and putting them everywhere. He's trying to literally, from the inside out, take out the towers. Not only taking out the bladers with the power of the bays, but also just go in and, yeah, completely at every single level disrupt things with X City and the original tower. Fuck, man. Zero's right. Beyblade is dependent on its fans. This is bad. If this keeps up. I'm next. Let me play. Oh god, X is battling. Hey, stop, stop, stop. We don't need you having fun with this too. This is their evil plot, you know. But everyone else is playing. How come I'm not allowed? I want to play. I want to play. I've been wanting to try the stadium for ages. Wow, wow, wow. I want to try it. I'm done being patient. Sure, go ahead and battle. Huh? Hooray! We have to gain some experience. Because the Kurosu clan may be challenging us to battles on the Infinity Stadium from now on. And now that the fans have experienced battling on the stadium, we can't avoid it any longer. He's forcing their hand. They have to, yeah. I see. We have no choice but to play their game. Because the fans are involved and such. Look at that Viper Tail combo. Alright, time to switch. 9, wanna go? Why me? Because you're up next, right? For our battles against futuristic bays, Multi beat 5, and Bird beat Burn. So it's your turn next, 9. Right, that is true. I need to show results for the next. She got to get her confidence. Hey, we can't be pressuring 9 like that right now. But I feel bad that 9 hasn't gotten the turn yet. You feel bad? Because battling against strong bays is fun. Right, 9? It's just a game, so have fun. And that's why X is a freaking beast. He's so strong because he genuinely loves the game. He's not thinking about winning or losing or nothing. He's just thinking about going out and just doing his absolute best and having fun with it. The man's an absolute fucking monster. And then when his true power comes out, it's like, holy shit. Because it's insane. This is why I gotta make another theory video. Because how this is... A lot of developments even with these last few episodes, man. A lot to talk about. With some of the theories, I'm going to bring back points that I made with previous ones. Because, like, some of the stuff aging like wine now, bringing the subject back out. Because it's like, it's still a big-time possibility with the theories going forward. He's right, 9. Emperor Might. Emperor Might. This is Team Persona's Bay. And you're a member of Persona too. But I cannot utilize this Bay efficiently. That's fine. Because Beyblade's a game. A game? We're trying to get her to truly enjoy it. Gotta go with this one for this stadium. Drawn dagger. Okay. We haven't seen it in a bit. Nice. Ready, set, 3, 2, 1. Go, shoot. Emperor Might is in the attack mode? Looks like she said Emperor Might in attack mode. Let's jump right in. Extreme Dasher. Whew. You're dodging. I was going for another one. Whoa. Awesome! The Infinity Stadium's awesome! Whoa, so fast! Awesome! It is awesome, but it hasn't hit Emperor Might at all yet. Nine paid attention to her timing. She timed it perfectly to dodge his attacks. Not yet. Not here. Not until Drawn Dagger loses stamina. Just a bit more. Now! She's got it. Nice, that's it, 9. Extreme Dash! Yo. Emperor Might. Whoa! Yo, the music. Go! 9's starting to enjoy the battles instead of just like, because he's realizing it's not just about making him happy. It's about enjoying the game and having fun with it. She's starting to get awakened to that, I think. She's truly going to become a member of Persona. She's running. Yeah, she got out of the shadow. Stepping out of the shadow of the X. Because she grew up with all the trauma. Dude, because they grew up literally with just Zero, and that's all they knew. Trying to make him happy. And she's stepping away from that and breaking free and enjoying the battles and everything. And this was symbolism for her stepping out of that shadow, man. Even though she lost. It went out. It was a ring out finish. Drawn Dagger with an over finish. Woohoo! Wasn't that super fun? Yeah. All right, who's up next? Come on, hurry up. You go. Or everyone could come battle me at once. I like to battle Bird. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. She's looking at Emperor Might. You really bit into X during that battle, huh? Have you battled on a stadium before? No, but based on the theories I've learned from the clan, I was able to visualize some strategies for it. And that's something that only you can do, 9. Only I can do. But the most important thing is, Miss 9, your battle was amazing. Will you battle with me next? Me too. Oh, I want to battle too. Wait your turn. She's truly enjoying battles, man. Oh, it's at Quinn's. Sheesh. How could they let this happen? What is B4 doing? We're in confusion, just like before. They completely got the jump on us. We thought that Zero Kurosu was completely focused on the pros themselves. So they pounced on your blind spot by appealing to the fans and turning the flow in their favor. Well, now we have no idea what their next move is. Everything is proceeding smoothly. It's Zero. X City is changing constantly with every moment, progressing towards the future. We've secured the ideal outcome too. We've had no hiccups, and we've turned the flow in our favor, all according to our future predictions. Hiccups? Well, I wouldn't say there were no hiccups. But, in any case, our plan and progress into the future can't be stopped. Yeah. Five's laughing like a madman, and they're he's right in front of the Orochi cluster's coming. Oh shit. He's smiling. I fucking knew. I gotta make another one. I gotta make another one. I gotta make another damn theory video. This is a part. I'm like, I don't know if I need to really make a theory video about this. Maybe we'll see how this goes. But the fucking owner of Pendragon has always been, well, whoever the sponsor is, has always seemed like sketchy. Like when they said people defected over, if there was like a person that came to mind, honestly, it was like Megaoka being one, but another one being the owner of Pendragon's sponsor. That being another one, and that's the top of the X. on one side because he said it was just about business. Really, even talking with like Shigeru and Common Z when Chrome left. I gotta make another theory video. Oh shit. Well, I got some work to do. Cause this man, yeah, I gotta figure out anybody. Any of y'all, do y'all know his name? What the hell is his name? And I forgot the name of the sponsor too. But yeah, it was him, and he's literally sitting in front, and he's just smiling. I've always felt this is a company that like this is Pendragon's sponsor. Gigante, is that his name? Yeah, the guy that is he's not the boss, but he's the boss's assistant for Pendragon sponsor. Gigante, him. I've never trusted that dude honestly, because how he's been with Pendragon and how he was with all of them being like, oh, you have to show results and everything. It reminded me of how Phalanx's Mountain Ramen owner, whatever his face is, what's his face, how he was, except even worse because it's for the top team and not just Phalanx. You know what I mean? It's like Phalanx, except even worse on steroids. This dude, um, yeah, him. He's definitely one of the biggest people I saw defecting from this tower going over to the other one. And if, oh shit, oh no. Oh crap, okay, I gotta reload it. Shit, yeah man. I gotta remember where I paused, but I gotta be somewhere towards the end. Yeah. And he said, it's gigantic. Wait. Gigatani. Gigatani. Yeah. We gotta talk about it. Yeah. We gotta talk about that, man. And the fact that they showed him. Oh, man. Oh, no. Well, let's see the preview for the next episode. Someone's telling me 115 is where stuff's gonna start popping off more, that much more. It's gonna pick back up. But let's see. Bird, we've got trouble. What's wrong? The extreme dash won't stop. It just keeps going. Oh, I see. Well, good job. It's not good at all. Hurry up so we get a turn. So sorry. This is kind of both the stadium's fault and Nexus' fault. Everyone enamored with this thing. They're playing right into Zero's hands. But what more can we do? I wish B4 would make a move or do something. Next time on Beyblade X. Transfer or disband. Pendragon? Oh! Yo! This man Gigatani's losing. Oh, hell no, man. That's how they've been with Pendragon. Like, oh, show results or we'll move on. Transfer or disband. So Gigatani's probably about to go in and be like, yo, if y'all don't show more results, you haven't been the same since Chrome left. Shigeru just got the win against 3 and 4. I mean, that's a big sign. Maybe they're gonna go. Maybe he's gonna go after like Seal or Common Z because he still has Shelter Drake and everything, and he's struggled with his battles. You know what I mean? Shigeru stepped up, but Z's the one that's definitely got to step up more. Seal or Shiaru. So maybe Gigatani goes after Z and be like, yo, you got to produce results and everything. Like, it's not working out or stuff. And then maybe it's a threat of like, we're going to drop you. Because Gigatani, if he's going already over and he's defecting over to the other X, he's not going to give a shit about Pendragon or anything. He's mainly under Zero at this stage. You know what I mean? He's going to go over and be focused on like working with Zero. So he's not going to give a shit about Pendragon and just leave them. Which is cold-blooded. But Zero, the way this man Zero's moving, he's trying to get every aspect. This is what I mean. This is another aspect. Getting big representatives in the original tower. Gigatani being one of the top ones with Pendragon sponsorship. Fuck. He might not have gotten Yggdrasil because he didn't get the burn. He tried. But, and hiccups or wrinkles, I think he truly wanted to get burn on his side. But because they came in and beat Phoenix Flare, he didn't think they were going to beat Phoenix Flare, but Bird has gotten so strong. He's gotten strong enough to where he tied, and I think that's a wrinkle and one of the things that Zero is not accounting for. This man Bird is stepping up slowly. He's getting that slow build as a protagonist, man, but the way they're building him up, he's still a major underdog. But he's strong. The way they built up, he's strong. He's a part of like the Champion X team persona. You know, the way they've been building him up, he's strong. He's just tied with Burn, with his latest Bay. What they call like a, oh, not as seen as important Bay. Still, that's a big feat that he tied with Burn. Yeah. This is the part where he's gotten to the fan, like, you know, he was going after the pros. That was step one. Another step being the media, because Ichigo and everything and hacking in, and also with the bays and them marketing like his bays by having all these battles with like 3, 4, 8, and 5. This ain't even all the Kurosu kids. There's a few of them. Marketing for that. That's step 2. Number 3, being that he's just put these stadiums everywhere and it's forced in their hand because everybody's battling with these stadiums now, so they have to go along with this game because it's that popular, and even using the fans, going in with the fans and their influence, getting them like looking at stuff for the True X Tower. That's the 3rd strike. And then number 4 is about to come in. The big time representatives of the original tower going in and messing with them, like having some of them defect over to, you know, the True X Tower. Gigatani being one of the top fucking candidates for that. Yep, I got a theory video to make. I'm probably gonna mention all this with it, but yeah, that's how it just kind of goes. Real time thinking of stuff and just going and giving my honest thoughts to you guys. But yeah, things are gonna be looking pretty wild for Pendragon because the other teams have good sponsors. I'd say the only ones that were sketchy were honestly Pendragon and Phalanx. But Pendragon's is right up at the top. Obviously, like Zodiac is just, yeah, Zodiac. But the way that they're doing Pendragon right now, Gigatani's doing them, top candidate to be one to defect over with how he is. But, let's see. Well, I gotta look at the actual. I was reading it, so I wasn't looking at it. All right, it's Ichigo. It's a battle. Yo, Zuganic and Pendragon facing off? What? It looked like they were talking to they were at a talk show or something. Yo, Gigatani's yelling at Z, yeah. And he's looking up terrified. Yeah, he gotta be threatening to disband them or cutting them off. He gotta. Because that would make Z like get to the point where it's like, oh my god, what? Gigatani, this man Gigatani, what a dick. Ay. Like, so if it's Zuganic versus Pendragon, maybe Zuganic gets the win? Maybe, what if Zuganic gets the win in this? Like, this is the closest thing to a title match, because Chrome's not there. But it's still Pendragon, but it's still just Shieru and Common Z. And they're going on as Pendragon, of course, still. And what if they improved to the point where this is the perfect chance right here. Rhino Reaper. Okay? It would make full sense. Bring in Rhino Reaper. Have Cho use Rhino Reaper. King, even if he uses like Leon Claw or Leon Crest, either or, whichever, he's strong. And they established that because he won against 3 and 4. You know? But you want to build up Toguro and Cho, especially Cho. Like, Toguro can go with his balance combo right now. Cho, it makes full sense. Throw in Rhino Reaper. This is the perfect time to put Rhino Reaper in the fray with things. You know? Will they? I don't know. But Yeah. Maybe Pendragon loses. Maybe Zugana gets the win with this, and then Gigatani gets pissed after it, and he's like, "All right, I've had enough of this, and I'm going to disband this fucking team. Like y'all ain't the top anymore, so why even invest in y'all? We want to invest in the best." And then that being his reason why he goes over and tries to go with things with the fucking Kurosu clan. Damn Gigatani. I'll make a theory about that. I'm gonna cuss this man out. All right. I'll be talking for shit in the video. I'm just being really. I always go with things with this. Oh yeah. But yeah. I got some theory videos to make after this. Um, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's the Wolf Hunt balance. Oh, she's just using Rhino Horn. Okay. Leon Crest and Shelter Drake the balance. Ooh, the intensity of it. I think Zugana's got a shot. I think they got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they showed off the actual aura for that. Okay. That's definitely what I think. So Zuganic and Pendragon is obviously Pendragon without Chrome because Chrome kind of left the team and he's an Underpro now with Meteor Dragoon and maybe he'll show up as his common Y alias when we see him again. But yeah, I'm thinking that there's a very high chance that Zuganic actually pulls this off and gets the win against Shigeru and Common Z, you know, or Seal. And then Gigatani gets pissed about it, threatens to either like they get transferred or to disband because maybe he's just like I've had enough. And this is where heat affects. You know what I mean? Pendragon's gonna be left honestly in the gallows, but you know the X Towers, they're gonna support them. It's Pendragon. You know what I mean? Like you know Multi's gonna be there, Persona, all of them. They'll be there. It's just Gigatani, their sponsor, is gonna be like, and he's gonna go off probably to the other tower because he was smiling at the end of this, and that's because of Zero's stuff. So this is the next step. Like I said, Zero going in every single aspect of this city. He's trying to go in and disrupt. Uh, which I didn't make a 4-part thing for Zero or even just like the plot of this season for no reason. 4 parts talking about this stuff, and it's aging. It's starting to age like wine. It's turning not so much like milk. Some stuff, okay, being raw, but like the overall plot and everything with this loosely is starting to age like wine. And it's making me like I'm excited. I'm nervous because I'm like even the implications of this shit. If it goes anywhere remotely like how I said with the theories, I'm like we ain't ready. And this is the point where it's about to turn into we ain't ready. Like Pendragon having to either transfer or disband because Gigatani's gonna go. So that would make them go to the Solidus Tower, which they'll still be in the they'll still be in the tower. But they just don't have their same sponsor, and probably somebody else is gonna pick them up because they're strong, you know. But yeah. If you hear the jingle, got a new washer, and whenever it goes on, it plays that jingle. But yeah, I think it's cute. Uh, but yeah, it's not looking too good for Pendragon. This is where things are gonna get wild, and this is probably why they show them off at the end. You know, it was literally Pendragon and Zero. And that I'm like, why are they showing that? It makes sense, foreshadowing this shit. Pendragon losing their sponsor going over to the other tower, and then maybe that sponsor knows a lot of the ins and outs. Gigatani knows a lot of the ins and outs of the original tower, probably being at the top of it and the businesses and everything. So it's like a businessman working with another wild businessman, and then getting that knowledge on what's on the inside of the tower too is gonna supersede what he even knows already. And oh my fucking god, this is gonna get even worse. It's nervous. I'm thinking about the theory videos that I made and how like excited I was for the plot build because it's amazing storytelling. But being nervous seeing this actually all pan the fuck out and rubbing my head right now because I'm like, yeah, this is the stage where they're going after the big businesses and stuff, or like sponsors within the original tower. They disrupted things with the pros. They disrupted things with even the tech, being able to hack in. They just disrupted things with the city big time. Not only with this big decree and such, by bringing in all these stadiums and such now in Infinity stadiums to where they have to play along with their game, and then now they're playing along with taking the sponsors or higher power ups that are strong defecting over. Even B4 is like they got us again. B4 is helpless with this shit right now. And it's playing into Zero's hands that much more. He's disrupting things on all levels. And it's getting to those other levels with the tower. And I'm like, oh my God. What's going to happen with Pendragon is going to be a big time strike with it because, like, no sponsor being left out to hang. That sponsor going over to the other tower. That's why they showed off Zero and like Pendragon with things as well. Oh no, dude. And Chrome, he's already got Chrome in his back pocket, kind of, because like one gave Chrome Meteor Dragoon. It's still a beta Zero made. So it's like, bruh, wild. Goddamn wild. I'm nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous for how this is gonna. Yo, it's gonna be wild. Fun little cute jingle. Yeah, it definitely is. Can't wait for you to see next episode. Oh, is that good, huh? I know it's gonna be wild just seeing everything with Pendragon and Zuganic. You know, hey, I'm proud of Zuganic. That means Zuganic would go up in ranks. If they win against Pendragon, they'll be at least the number 3 team in the entire tower. Because I'd say the number 2 is still Zodiac. You know, nobody else is beating Zodiac except for Persona. So they'd be the number 2 overall. If you're talking about in like the Slash Tower, they'd be number 2. Because getting by Pendragon's under Persona, because Persona's over both of the towers. Persona's the top of both the towers, you know, because the win against Zodiac. The Zodiac would be the number 2 in Solidus Tower. And then Slash Tower, it's Pendragon, but Zuganic challenging, it could be Zuganic that's number 2 with this and rank up. And that would push Higatani enough to be like, oh, fucking die. Yeah, and just, yeah, you know. Go berserk, go goddamn bonkers. But something really shocking. Okay, I can't wait to see it. I will, like, you know, obviously no spoilers or anything on 115. I don't want to know if you've seen it. When it gets subbed, I'll watch it. But yeah, I forgot Persona was the champ of both towers. Yeah, because they won the battle against Zodiac, so they're the champ of the entire X Tower, both towers. And then you talk about individual towers under them. Yeah, Solidus Tower, definitely Zodiac. Slash Tower, Pendragon. For now. Maybe soon to be Zuganic. But yeah. Bro. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. Everything is gonna go wild. Yeah. See, any guesses on when Pokemon Champions comes out? I'm guessing either late winter, maybe early spring, because it's going to come out this year. I think they're going to have it out before the summer for sure. And it's going to be the bases for Pokemon games going forward with the championships and stuff. You know, for the video game championships that they have each year. Champions is going to be the base for it. They're not using like Gen 10 or anything, which is wild. But I mean, it makes sense because if champions, they're probably putting everything in it, you know, like how it is in the show, like Mega Evolutions versus Z moves versus Terrestrialization versus Gigantamax, Dynamax, all those gimmicks, being able to use probably all of them against one another. That's my guess. So it'll make sense if they're doing that with champions, that being the base. So you have every single thing you could do. Like you could use, or Z moves as well, that being a part of it. Every single gimmick with it. We'll have a game with every gimmick. That way they can make more gimmicks. Then maybe with Champions, they integrate whatever new gimmicks, like say Gen 10 comes out, because Generation 10 obviously had 30-year anniversary. So I don't be surprised if they announce Gen 10 this year or next year or something, but it's the perfect time. 30-year anniversary, 10th generation, big celebration, whatever gimmick comes with it. Yeah. Pretty much Pokemon Showdown version 2. Yeah, exactly. Showdown did all this shit. You know what I mean? Had all the different like megas and Z moves and all that stuff. It is basically Pokemon Showdown, except it's gonna have like big time graphics like how it is in the video games, and I'm honestly excited about that. And it's doing like the mobile thing too, so it's not only on the Switch but also mobile. So that cross platform is pretty cool, kind of like how they did for home. But yeah. Let's see. Thoughts on SmackDown? I haven't seen it. I gotta go back and look at it. I've honestly been sitting and finishing filming, finishing editing. So all the videos that I have made and battles I have scheduled. If you're a member on this channel, you have access to all that stuff right now. They're all scheduled and they're all up to be, seen. So that's one of the perks of becoming a member. You obviously don't have to become a member, but if you do, you get early access. Whenever I sit and I edit all the videos and stuff, I make it where they're live to to anybody who's a member, which much appreciated. I'm like, you guys get early access to stuff, especially when I'm cranking big time. So if you're a member, you've had access to honestly videos for the better part of the last 2-3 days. I added some more today, but yeah, for tomorrow. But after this, probably uploads will slow down for a little bit for the next couple of days. Something special is going to be arriving on Monday, I believe. So I'm hyped. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Going in the next week, I'm hyped. So yeah, and also when I open said thing, I'm gonna do a little backstory. Well, a couple little backstories with it. Whew, that sneeze. But yeah, I'll say is wait. I had to count. 6 letters. One word. Night. Night knows. Yeah. But let's see. Gen 10 sounds like a working name for Ben 10 crossover. Rex Heroes Untitled crossover. Yeah. You broke it up. What'd you break? What matches are you going to see in the Elimination Chamber besides Elimination Chamber? Men and women's matches. Oh, what do I think they're going to do? Let's see. 3D printed Beyblade. Nah, it's not. I would say it is not that. It's not a 3D printed Beyblade. But besides the men's and women's matches for the Elimination Chamber, I'm saying probably CM Punk versus Finn Balor, that being one. And then, honestly, I'd want to see, because we have, like, what they could do. Men's Elimination Chamber match, whoever goes on and wins it gets Drew at WrestleMania. And then the women's match as well, and whoever wins gets a title match. Liv hasn't picked yet, but I'm guessing Liv's going after Stephanie McCare. You know what I mean? And I think it'll be a thing. I think it's going to be Liv versus Stephanie, but also Raquel being a part of things because how like the things are going with the Judgment Day. Yeah, there's going to be a big time like breakup return or stuff coming soon. The Judgment Day is going to switch up, but they're a part of the main event scene for sure. Cena made sure to put them over before he left. So yeah. Yeah, I'd say Punk versus Balor. And also Drew having a match against Jacob. Drew versus Jacob. And maybe in the middle of it, Cody gets involved. And then it makes a triple threat at WrestleMania. Because I definitely see Drew versus Cody versus Jacob. All three of them. Jacob Fatu. All three of them in a triple threat match for WWE title. Make that a WrestleMania match, one of the main events, that could be the night 1 main event, the night 2 being Roman versus Punk. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Probably those would be my match. I'm gonna probably make a video. This is something I do as a little tradition. I kind of did it with the Rumble last year, but mainly WrestleMania is where I do it. Saying matches, like make my match predictions and see how many of them actually happen. Probably a bunch of them won't, but you know, some do, some don't. Some of them I predict right, others not so much. But yeah, but yeah, that's probably the ones I'd make. You can look pretty, but nah. Yes, I know what it is because this man has been trying to find said item. Yeah. What he said. Let's see here. No question mark. Who knows? You'll have to find out what it is, man. Finn may betray the Judgment Day. He might. He might. What happened now? I don't know. We gotta wait and see. Because Finn, if the Judgment Day is gonna be heels, Finn definitely becoming like Fate. If there were two people that get kicked out of it, I would say Finn and Raquel. If that one, I would honestly, yeah, Finn and Raquel. But that's a big chunk of the Judgment Day, even. Like, would they still be even the Judgment Day still? If they kick out, especially if they kick out Finn and Raquel, like the original Judgment Day, add Rhea, Damian, Edge, you know what I mean, and Finn. So that'll be all the original Judgment Day. We can go. I don't know. I don't know if they like rename it or something, but yeah, then Judgment Day being no more and a new group. But Brock versus Dom is still waiting before facing Gunther next. I don't know if they're gonna actually have a match. I think they'll have an interaction where Dom like interacts with Brock or something, maybe again, and be like, oh shit. Gonna be a surprise when he uploads it. Yup, it will be. It definitely will be. But yeah. Anyways, guys, if you got any questions, any last questions, feel free to ask them. I'll end this off in a few minutes. So yeah. Also won the Black and Pink Wizard arc in the end. You won that damn thing? Well, congratulations. Also, because I have been trying to win. I want to win that big time. It looks so cool. That Wizard arc does look sick. But yeah, in time. You know what I mean? What's destined to happen, it'll happen. But yeah, I'm happy for you, dude. I'm happy that you got it. How would Finn betray the Judgment Day if he breaks down? Let's see. Let me break it right. Oh, if he like. Oh, like the how she put her on the shelf. I mean, that was like it was obviously an accident, but they put it into the storyline. Something like that. Maybe just coup de grace like 7 times or some shit. You know. I mean, it would probably be like Finn. Maybe Finn wouldn't turn on. They'd turn on Finn. You know what I mean? Like Dom and maybe JD when he comes back. And I know he's hurt, so maybe it'll be like Dom and JD turning on Finn, and then Roxanne and Liv turning on Raquel. But then, like, it would definitely build up like Liv versus Raquel. Raquel, I think this is Raquel's year where she becomes a world champ. Yeah. Let's see. Want a VC for? Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm down to VC for a little bit after. After Finn makes back-to-back, I'll just terrorize Liv at the dawn. How would you feel with it? I mean, I don't know about all the trauma and everything like that. I wouldn't even go just like the whole trauma route. Like, nah. Honestly, I just do the whole thing of like, you know, like world title match, Punk versus Balor. Dom gets involved with it, kind of like how Raquel got involved. Well, how Liv got involved with Raquel's match against Stephanie. Similar thing. Dom does that except with Finn, and then like it just gets to the point where Finn has enough of their shit, Raquel has enough of their shit. You know what I mean? And before they get turned on, the Judgment Day turns on Dom, and then it'll make it where like WrestleMania. Yeah, like they attack Finn. WrestleMania, Liv versus Stephanie versus Raquel, triple threat world title. Another triple threat world title match. I don't like how it was last. Like, yeah, it worked for this. And then Finn versus Dom, IC title. even more special if Finn brings out the demon for it. That'll be dope. Like Dom pushes him to the point where it's like, all right, you want to play and you're gonna do this, Dom? I'll show you. And he uses the demon. We see a return. That would be dope. That would be pretty cool. And then he has an IC title run or something. Finn definitely. It's like how it was for Drew. You talk about like people want Drew to be champion for some time because like him never getting these true roses for it. Finn, same thing. Like now that Drew's a champion and stuff, who's next up? It's Finn. It's Finn, man. For real. What would Brock do at WrestleMania? Oba. 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 Oba Femi. Be his like big time debut match. Oba versus Brock. They're building up Oba as a monster. Brock versus Oba. And Oba gets the win against Brock. Like he manages and they have maybe a small little feud, which Oba comes out on top or something. And then SummerSlam around that time, you know, going into like the summer and everything. It's in Minneapolis, so Brock, if he retires, who better to have a retirement match than a certain career killer who's already been going and doing it? Would just give him that much more fucking heat. You know what I mean? Man's retired Goldberg. He's retired John Cena. He's retired AJ Styles. So why not give him more heat and have him retire Brock Lesnar? Yeah. Gunther. Because Gunther versus Lesnar, that's a match definitely want to see happen. And it'll make sense if that's the last one for Brock, maybe. Who knows? But, yeah. Punk versus Roman. Wish it was Reigns versus Cody because I want to see an epilogue arc for Cody's story with The Rock. Who says that can't happen still? I mean, Roman is going to be world champion, so maybe what if it's like Cody stops chasing the WWE title and maybe he doesn't get it or something, and he turns heel because we got the whole story with him and everything. Maybe what if he goes down the route, not so much heel yet, but then he goes and faces Roman at some point. Maybe it's like SummerSlam or something. Roman versus Cody. We get that match again, and then involve The Rock in it. You know what I mean? And then The Rock costs Roman the title. Cody becomes a champion or something. Roman wins it back, and then Cody gets it back or something. Who the hell knows? But then the whole story leading to Roman and Rock. WrestleMania next year will make sense. But yeah, got a whole year of like storytelling and stuff you can do for that. But they could definitely pull off some shit like that. Let's see. What about LA Knight at WrestleMania? Him against the Vision, like a tag match. LA Knight, like even just being featured at WrestleMania, honestly, at this stage is a big deal. But definitely the Vision, like Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Logan Paul against LA Knight and a couple other people in a 6-man tag. That's what I see. Braun facing the mystery man, whoever did it. And I feel like that mystery man could be one Seth freaking Rollins, because I think he probably is going to make it back by WrestleMania. And then Seth versus Braun, that's definitely the match to do for Braun, you know. It started with him, he got his ass stomped at the beginning of the Royal Rumble. It's wild, but yeah. To make full sense if it was Seth, they have reveal, and then it's Seth and Braun at WrestleMania, because I think Seth's going to be back by then. I don't think Cody will be Rock's champ. He'll never forgive Rock for what he's done to him 2 years ago, so why would he pay a price for him? It's storytelling, man. It's storytelling. Maybe Cody gets to the point. Cody's at the point where, like, I mean, Drew just beat him for the title and everything, and, I mean, the story with Jacob, still haven't revealed who knocked Jacob's teeth out, which is probably going to be that Drew did it. You know what I mean? It's going to just be the whole thing. Yeah, Drew was the one that attacked him and did it or whatever. The swerve would be like, oh, Cody did it or something, but yeah, you know. I feel like Cody's gonna have a heel run at some point. And it would make sense if it's like even leading into next year, who knows. But let's see, what's next on Raw? Stuff with Braun. We're gonna go about the story with Braun Breaker more. Story with the Judgment Day more, and they're imploding, like, well, leading up to the imploding, because it's only a matter of time. Punk, probably Finn's gonna attack CM Punk or something. Because, yeah, you know, it's like Punk versus Roman, but then Finn's gonna be like, don't you overlook me, and then he goes in and like stomps Punk a bunch of times again or some shit, and then Punk's like, you want a rematch? All right, you can have a rematch, but this time last time we did it on your turf. This time we're doing it on my home turf in Chicago because the Elimination Chamber's in Chicago. It's got this march for Punk and everything. He's gonna have a match for sure, and it only makes sense if it's Finn. Yeah. Let's see. What else do I expect to WrestleMania 2026? I think it's gonna be Becky versus AJ Lee, women's IC title. Yeah, Punk versus Roman. Drew versus Cody versus Jacob. I'm predicting, like I said, for the women's world title, I'm predicting Stephanie versus Liv versus Raquel. If it's not just Stephanie versus Liv, then Stephanie versus Liv versus Raquel. Let's see, for the WWE, yeah, for the women's title. Shit. Jade, Bianca hasn't come back yet. I'm kind of surprised because she's been out for almost a year and she had like a broken finger. You know what I mean? I know it takes time to heal. That, yeah. I can imagine Bianca returning in the Elimination Chamber, winning the Chamber, and then she goes on to face Jade. Bianca versus Jade. That's definitely a WrestleMania match right there. Yeah, AJ Lee versus Becky for the women's IC title. The tag titles, almost the Usos. What would be dope is if they did the Usos versus, like, if they did a generational type of thing with that. You're talking about bringing over TNA, like the Usos versus the New Day versus like the Hardy Boys, and it's like a TLC match or something, like a triple threat, like ladder match or some shit like that. That would be dope. That's how I booked the tag titles, at least on that side. Damn. The WWE tag titles? I mean, the MFTs versus the Y6. You could do that whole entire thing like an 8-man or something like that as a match for WrestleMania, that alone. Or even if it's just like Solo versus Howdy, and then you have both groups going in and cause chaos in the middle of the match. That would be dope. You know what I mean? Like a Street Fighter or some shit. And you see all the different members of each team go out. You know what I mean? And have their own moments with it. That'd be the culmination of that story. Maybe something like that. Yeah. What else? Who else? Well, Brock versus Oba. Definitely. Gunther. I don't know, actually. If, shit. I mean, if, I know it wouldn't be a one-off. There's rumors of Jericho coming back, which I think he might. I don't think it would be like a one-off, you know. Or maybe it'll be that thing of like Jericho, yeah. So like if Gunther had a match, it's like a retirement match, Chris Jericho, and maybe what if he just came back for like one more match and then retire? I don't think he'd come back for just one match and then retire after that. You know what I mean? If anything, it'll be like some time before that. But that'll be another notch to his belt. It'll be like, holy shit. But that'll be like a shitty return for like, oh, one match and then that's it. I don't know for Gunther. I think Gunther Lesnar happens for Lesnar's last match. That only makes sense. But yeah. Gunther, honestly, I don't know. That man's got so much heat even after AJ. Somebody challenging him. But yeah, or what if it's Gunther versus Rey? Gunther versus Rey Mysterio. Now, if anything, I want to see Rey versus Dominic. You know? Or maybe it is like Gunther versus Rey for Rey's last one. I don't know, man. But yeah. There's so many stars and such. It's crazy to even like book all. I have to sit and write it down, like matches, like just a full list of matches I'd want to see. That I could sit and talk about for a while. But yeah. That I remember I Show Speed at WrestleMania dressed in a prime bottle. Oh yeah, and Randy RKO'd the shit out of him. Got trapped. Oh my god, the Royal Rumble, that was insane. They're walking out of here thinking he's Thanos or Dr. Doom or some shit. Oh, someone could call him out for that in the promo. Yeah, I mean, he'd just go and be like, yeah. all like his resume of those he's retired. It's crazy. Biggs Khan better show more respect last time at WrestleMania. I mean, it's gonna be a wild mania for sure. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna end this off here. Stay tuned. I did battles, of course, with one Wolf Hunt the Balance Custom. So stay tuned for those battles. The rest of them will drop tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be making some theory videos as well. A bunch of stuff to talk about because, yeah, a lot of stuff with the show even. Yeah, a lot to talk about. So you'll see some theory videos. You'll see battles tomorrow, theory videos as well. After tomorrow, might take a break for a couple of days. You might not see that many videos or anything. I've got videos to put out on my gaming channel. They've been like edited for a bit of time. I just haven't scheduled them or made thumbnails or anything. So yeah, expect a surprise Monday. Yeah, and today, what is today anyways? It's Friday, right? Yeah. Well, now Saturday. So this is Saturday. Maybe Sunday. Sunday will be a chill day. Maybe like probably a video or two. Probably some 3 videos and stuff. But yeah, then Monday things will pick back up. All that good stuff. And a bunch of stuff planned. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell with my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. A lot of videos to go back and watch as well. Finished battles with Mummy Curse, finished battles with Meteor Dragoon, finished battles with the Balance Wolf Hunt, you know, Shigeru's Wolf Hunt. So, yeah. And also got some plans because obviously got some parts for some bays. So thinking of some teams, you know. But anyways, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot. Or let it rip. I'm up out of here. Have a good night, guys.